Hello, hello. Thank you for checking in. It is Wednesday, humpless day. So great to see everybody. And woohoo! And hello to everybody on YouTube and Google Hangouts. Thank you for checking in. It's Wednesday and things are going crazy in the political world. Yes, we've stepped off the ledge of liberal conspiracy theories onto pure Nixon scandal. Yes, it has, yeah. The envelope has broken. You don't see me? Oh, hello. Yeah, the envelope has broken. We've gone into possible collusion to pure obstruction of justice. Hello. That's what brought down Nixon. So yeah. Yeah. It's when you start trying to stop the investigation that you're not allowed to be involved in. You have to stay away from the investigation. And if you start trying to stop it or telling them not to do this or not to, then you're getting into obstruction of justice. So it's funny because a lot of these problems that Donald Trump is facing wouldn't even exist if he just kept his mouth shut. So many of them, if he didn't talk, if he didn't tweet, if he kept his secrets to himself, nobody would know, and it would be much harder to prove these things but he keeps blah, 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 blah. So even the people who like him, and I'm not one of those, but even the people who support him are just like, how can you help a guy who keeps sabotaging himself with his big mouth? Sturgis guy says he denies the charges. Of course he denies the charges, except he keeps confirming them. The next day he'll deny it one day, and then the next day he'll confirm it. He doesn't, yeah. So, oh well. Hi, Lord Jess and David Jones. So now they have just, as of today, for anyone who didn't see the news, there is now officially a special prosecutor. The Republicans, because they have control of the House and Senate, were kind of trying to resist that because they were like, but we're in charge. We don't want to mess things up. We're in charge. We could do everything we want now if he would just keep his mouth shut, keep him away from Twitter. But now it is now, as after yesterday, is now they can't resist it anymore. They had to hire a special prosecutor because the envelope has been opened. So we will all see how this progresses. We'll see. Linda says no one. Yeah, even Linda's like, could you just shut your mouth? Linda's his biggest fan, and even Linda's like, Linda's his biggest fan. She believes everything he says and is his biggest supporter, defending. But even Linda is like, you're just making it worse. Just stop. You're making it worse. Mm-hmm. There was no evidence until you started talking. Yeah. David Jones, that's not a good excuse. Yeah. And David Jones has to offer the excuse that actually the president gets to decide what's classified. Well, that is true technically. That is true technically. A president can decide to unclassify something, but they don't usually do that with the enemy, first of all. And that doesn't make, just because it's not illegal, doesn't make it right. And that also puts our allies, if you give classified information that our allies, another country, gave us that we're not supposed to share, especially not without telling them, that means that the information they got, which it turns out it was Israel, what that means is Israel has somebody deep undercover in ISIS. They find out ISIS is planning to do this. So that person conveys the information to Israel. Israel tells us. Now, what happens when the information comes out? Oh, they know the plan. ISIS hears they know the plan. Well, how did they find out about the plan? ISIS, whoever's in charge, like, well, there's only 3 people who knew about that plan. And one of them's me, and one of them's my brother, and the other one is, okay, that means that the undercover person is going to get killed. That's what it means when you share that information. And then what it next means is that Israel says, we're not going to share any more secret information with you because you've got a blabbermouth in charge and who doesn't understand. And that means that other countries are also going to say, okay, because we're trying to fight terrorism, and countries, our allies, pool information because we all have the other countries are saying, well, we're not going to put our agents, our undercover people, in danger of getting killed and ruining all of our secret investigations if you're going to give them out to the enemy. Yeah, so that puts it, that puts everyone in the world in danger, because we're losing, that puts everyone in danger because we are losing the undercover intelligence that everyone's able to get to fight. So if you want to fight against this terrorism, first clue is don't mess up the undercover guys who are investigating the information. Don't blab the information. So you've already, yeah. So blabbing, because, and when you can't help bragging, so you have the enemy in your office. First of all, you invite the enemy in, let them bring cameras in, but don't let your press in. And normally all the people, you're not allowed to bring any electrical equipment into the Oval Office because they might have scanners and secret scanners, wiretapping things with them so you don't know, there's a lot of technical spy stuff that you and I don't know about, but there's a reason why they don't allow electronics, people to bring in. Normally, even people who work in the White House aren't allowed to bring their cell phones or anything into the Oval Office. It's like a secure, so So yeah, so you definitely don't want to invite the Russians in with a camera crew and cameras and electronic recording things into the White House. Okay, first of all, so that's like what the hell? And then second of all, get excited because you can't help bragging. I've got the best intelligence. I got all the intelligence from around the world. We know this and we know this because our intelligence is so good. Okay, that's because we all know that there's somebody out there who can't help bragging. And the problem with that is that you start blurting out secrets. Yeah, so that makes a huge problem. Yeah, so we're yeah, it's going down. It's going down. It's going down. So anyhow, so we'll see. We'll see how this all plays out. Yeah, and David Jones says David Jones is right. Even David Jones, who is staunch Republican, even David Jones says his excuse was, "I can if I want to, because I'm the president. I can do whatever I want." Said the 5-year-old. No, uh, that excuse doesn't really cut it. And Israel and our other allies who share secret information with us, uh, yeah, okay, that's not how we do things here in grown-up land. So yeah, so we'll see how this all plays out. But sorry I missed you guys Monday and Tuesday. I had some meetings and appointments. Well, I was having my computer. I don't even know. But I couldn't get the camera to come on. So I don't know. I rebooted a bunch of times and now it's working, but I don't know why, but it's working for now. And then yesterday, I had actually had to do a bunch of stuff with Maggie. We had to do like some contract stuff, my new roommate, and we had to pick up some stuff and move some stuff. So that's the updates and we had I thought it was only going to take like an hour or two. It ended up taking like I don't know, like 6 hours. So yeah. we had some. Oh, I haven't seen The Walking Dead. I've never seen it. Well, I haven't seen The Walking Dead, but yes, there's a character Maggie on The Walking Dead, and there's also a character on The Simpsons, Maggie the baby. But Maggie's originally from Shanghai, so Maggie's her American name. Her Chinese name is Hui. But I'm not sure if she likes Hui or Maggie better. I think everybody where she's working with might call her Maggie. Yeah, David Jones is like Hui, yeah. Like Hui. Hui. Like if you're gonna say we in French with an H. Oh yeah, Linda says, wait till Sue. That's right. Is Sue still traveling? Yeah, Maggie's family. Actually, she's here, but her mother and father still live in Shanghai. But she's very smart. David Jones says, "Oh, sorry. Yeah, David Jones is having trouble with the internet. I don't know. Google Hangouts kicks people out sometimes. Ooh, yeah. Wow, Sam. Thank you, Sam. Yeah, and David Jones says, you know it's bad when even Ann Coulter is against you. Yeah. In fact, she wrote an entire book about, yeah, and I despise Ann Coulter. She's like, she's icky. But she wrote an entire book like praising, a book of praise. Yeah, and even she's like, ugh, ugh. Linda says, guess what? A strange man is coming to visit me on Friday. Really? How strange is he? No, I did somebody she doesn't know. She won't know until she meets him if he's actually strange. Linda says it's her new caseworker, and you will let us know next week if he's actually strange. But yeah. So, but this story, this drama is going to get bigger and bigger. This is just the beginning. The envelope has just opened. So pretty much, you can pretty much guarantee that over the next few days, weeks, there will be lots of information coming out of that opened envelope. Skeletons are falling out of the closet. And yeah, there is going to be more and more drama. This is just getting started. Oh, okay, Linda. Tisa says nothing will happen. Well, Tisa, I don't know. We'll see. But there is an official special prosecutor, and the guy they hired apparently is very independent. He is the guy that likes to do stuff. He's not Republican. He's not Democrat. He's FBI, and he's like Mr. Rule of Law, details guy. He was the FBI. He was the head of the FBI for the second longest head of the FBI. So he was in charge of the FBI for many years. And he worked with Comey, and he worked with several other presidents. So I think everybody across the board agrees with him as a choice, a good choice, because apparently he's very well respected for being impartial and objective, and somebody who looks for the facts. And he's not going to make any decision based on any political ideas. It's just he's so. Jesus says they have to find the leak. I'm sorry, Jesus, but the leak is the president. He's leaking like a beach ball with a hole in it. He can't help himself. He can't help himself. He has the disease of verbal diarrhea. Blah. So Yeah, so there'll be more coming up, but I don't want to make the whole show talking about that. Linda's like, too late. Yeah. And no, Maggie doesn't move in until the end of the month, but she's started moving some stuff in. So, because she started moving stuff in, and yesterday we picked up some stuff. We got her a mattress, and she wanted a microwave, so I won't touch it, but it's actually in the kitchen. But and we got a mattress, and the elevator's out, so we had to push this mattress, the two of us, a full queen size mattress up 2 flights of stairs. That was a lot more challenging than you would have anticipated. I thought it was going to be like, oh, we could do it, and then we were like, oh, magic. And then we rearranged the furniture about 10 times in her bedroom. We spent like 2 hours moving it in circles before we figured out the arrangement that she liked best. So, but that all might change. That's will she be on the show? Oh, I don't know, because she works and she doesn't get back until about like 5:30ish. So I don't know. So yeah, so what I thought was going to take like an hour yesterday, I'm glad that I decided to cancel, because I thought it would take like an hour and I'd be back in time. It took like 6. So well, yeah. No, I'll probably still do it here. I'm not sure, but probably still here. Just so I don't have to like move my laptop and everything. Yes. Will I be inviting you into my bedroom? Yeah, and I've already told her that I thought microwaves are evil. But you know, some people like to heat up their tea in the microwave. Yeah, so I gave her a little bit of counter space in the kitchen to put her stuff on. I have to be fair, and I don't want to be a total control freak, right? Do you guys? Am I a control freak? What about her groceries? Well, she gets. I'm dividing the refrigerator in half, so she gets half the space in the fridge and the freezer, and I get half the space. And she's got cabinets and stuff for all her food on one side. So there's lots of space. I've basically divided the kitchen in half, so she gets half the kitchen. Because yeah, if you need your own space for stuff. So yeah, so it's going to be good. It's gonna work out nice, and she told me that she only has 10 pairs of shoes, and I was like, what? I was like, oh honey, you're gonna have more by the time the year's over. That'll change. Yeah, so anyhow, Yeah. Yeah, you guys are funny. So, yeah, so it's working out really well. It's working out really well. But so, and how is everybody else doing? Are you guys doing okay? Everyone feeling good? Jesus says he has as many shoes as Linda. Or did you mean me? Yeah, Linda says she has even less than 10 pairs of shoes. Well, that is a crying shame, Linda. But that's probably just because you can't wear heels. I think your shoe selection is limited. She doesn't know to what you can actually wear and walk in. Though, truth be told, some of my shoes I can barely walk in too. I need to hold on. I'm like Mariah Carey. For some of my shoes are so tall, I need to hold on to somebody if I'm going to be walking without falling over. Oh, good. Yay. That's good, Sam. Oh, and David Jones is working late. Sam is just starting to feel a little bit better. Yeah, that is misery. Oh, every month. Ah! Ah! You have a surprise today. What's your surprise, Linda? Jesus says, I have shoes from 1976. Seriously, Jesus. Are you teasing? Tisa says he has as many shoes as I do because Tisa has never thrown out a pair of shoes. He has shoes, platform shoes from the 70s that he used to rock during his disco phase. Oh my goodness. Jesus, you need to wear those around now. Next time you're going to be performing on stage and singing, you need to wear your 70s platforms. Oh, that's good, Linda. I can't believe you've got shoes from 1976. 1976. Wait, that makes your shoes. Let's see. You've got shoes that are almost 50 years old. 76 to 17. That's 41. Thank you for doing the math. You've got shoes that are really old. 41 years. Insane. You have shoes. Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah. Tisa says he's performing this Saturday night. Not only is he going to wear his 70s shoes, but Tisa still also has his clothing, his shirts and his pants from the disco era. They're a little tighter now, but he's going to try and squeeze into them for an entire retro performance. Good thing they're all polyester because they stretch. That's something, that'll be a sight to see. You're going to have to post a picture of that, Teases. Yeah, everybody. Yeah, so, oh my goodness, it's already 5:48. So I am just about I am just about to sign off, but I will be back tomorrow for stupid question days. Woohoo! And I hopefully, I'm pretty sure the genius is going to be able to make it tomorrow. So I hope you'll have some questions for the genius, because yeah, the genius will be here to answer your burning questions with complete accuracy. So I want to thank you guys for coming to see me, because you're awesome. I will be back tomorrow. So yeah, thank you for checking in, and kisses for everybody. Bye. Bye. I love you guys. Bye. Bye. See you guys tomorrow.